Welcome to North Georgia News Now. Coming up today in local news, a small earthquake took place near Dalton earlier this week. A local elementary school has received a grant for some much-needed renovations. 2 men have been arrested for their involvement in a local shooting. And the city of Dalton has received $500,000 in funding. We'll find out where they intend to use it for. And Kim Carell dropped by the studio to fill us in on an exciting upcoming musical comedy production. Later, Clemencia Villafuerte is here to share WDNN's community calendar. But first, here are the obituaries. Welcome back. Some Whitfield County residents say that they felt tremors from a 2.2 magnitude earthquake that took place on Sunday around 11:45 a.m. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, the earthquake hit about 5 miles south by southwest of Dalton and had a depth of about 9 miles. To learn more or to report any earthquakes you feel, please visit www.earthquake.usgs.gov. Students and faculty at Eastside Elementary School will soon be seeing some major upgrades to the sensory room and media center. The school was recently awarded a $20,000 school crashers grant to help fund the renovations. The grant is thanks to a partnership between the Georgia United Foundation and the Georgia United Credit Union. In just over a decade, school crashers grants have funded 70 schools with projects valued at $2.1 million. The grants are awarded to schools that illustrate a genuine need for facility improvements. Eastside Elementary School is one of only 6 schools in Georgia to receive the grant. Eastside Elementary will be using the $20,000 for some much-needed renovations to the school sensory room. Tallis Bond, a part-time special education teacher at the school, expressed the need for sensory rooms. In many schools, sensory rooms are a necessity for students who need a calming, decompressing environment to relax and feel comfortable in. She said, according to Bond, Eastside's sensory room needs a lot of updating to older materials and equipment. Bond applied for the grant back in January, and the school was selected out of 224 entries from across the state. Kim Wall, Director of Business and Community Development for Georgia United Credit Union, stated that Bond's story of Eastside Elementary School was a compelling one. She told the story of a need, Wall said. A story of how we can make a change and improve the environment for the students here. She continued, other funds will go towards replacing the carpet in the school's media center with a better and easier to clean type of flooring, as well as to paint murals in the cafeteria. The renovations will begin in June and should be completed before the school begins in the fall. Funding for the school crashers grant is provided by the partnership between the Georgia United Foundation, the Georgia United Credit Union, and through donations. If you wish to make a contribution to the program, visit www.gucufoundation.org/donate. 2 men have been arrested in connection with a drive-by shooting. Suspects Joshua Lee Edwards, age 36, and Gordon Ray Austin, age 40, are believed to have played a role in the January 18th incident that took place in downtown Dalton. Per a press release from the city of Dalton, 2 men were walking together around 4 p.m. on January the 28th when a pickup truck passed them and opened fire. One of the men was struck by a ricochet bullet and did sustain minor injuries. The other man was not hit and fled the scene on foot. The Dalton Police Department investigators examined video footage and photos from cameras located near the scene and conducted interviews, all of which allowed them to determine the make and model of the vehicle, a white Ford F-150. Footage showed the vehicle traveling westbound with Austin driving, and Edwards was the passenger. At least 5 shots were fired from the vehicle. Investigators do believe that the shooting was a random event and that Edwards and Austin are not connected to the victims. Warrants for the arrest of the suspects were obtained on Tuesday, March the 26th. Austin was already in custody at the time in Whitfield County Jail on a probation violation and was serving his warrant there. He has been charged with being party to a crime, while Edwards has been charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault. Edwards was arrested on Tuesday evening during a traffic stop on the Highway 41 bypass in Dalton. State officials have announced that the city of Dalton will be receiving $500,000 in extra state road money. The $540,098 comes from the local maintenance and improvement grant. The Georgia State Legislature added approximately $200 million to the LMIG funding earlier this year when it amends the 2024 budget. According to City Administrator Andrew Parker, the funds can be used for a variety of things affiliated with transportation. We've traditionally used it for paving, but you can use it for a bridge, maintenance, guardrails, culverts, pretty much any type of road infrastructure, he said. Our paving needs due cost increases are now around $2 million a year or so. So we really haven't had any other choice but to use it for paving and to fund the shortfall from our general fund and our capital fund, he said. The next City Council meeting will take place on Monday, April 15th, and the council will discuss how to potentially use the funds. I anticipate we will use it for paving, either to add more streets or to use it on the contracts that have already been bidded. Parker said, referring to a bid submitted by Northwest Georgia Paving of Calhoun in the amount of $4,588,000. The city's 2024 roading resurfacing budget is $5.5 million, Parker said. This will help reduce the amount of money taken from the city's general fund. The city has plans to resurface around 8.5 miles of streets, including the parts of Abutment Road, Glenwood Avenue, and Tibbs Road. The work is expected to be completed by August. When we return, special guest Kim Carell from Dalton State College will join us to talk about an exciting upcoming spring production. So stay tuned.
Hello, I'm Jacob Broom of WDNN, and today I'm sitting down with Kim Carell of Dalton State College to talk about an upcoming production that she's a part of. Kim, tell us a little bit about yourself and your role at Dalton State.
I will. I want to say first, it's good to see you, Jacob. Yes,
yeah.
Jacob was a former student of mine.
That's right.
I'm so happy to have you interviewing me, and so happy for you.
Comes full circle.
Yes, it does. It does. So that's exciting for me. I've been a professor there actually about 15 years. I started out part-time and then came on full-time in 2015. So I'm an assistant professor of communication and theater there. So I pretty much do all the theater productions there, and love it. My background is all in theater, my education, and I've done acting and producing and all kinds of avenues in different fields throughout my years. But now I'm here at the school, and I just love it. As role as teacher and director.
Yeah, and from personal experience, I have to say you did a great job. I attribute a lot of my success of, public speaking and doing the community calendars to your classes.
Thank you.
Helped me read scripts and enunciate, rather.
Yes, right. I know, and I appreciate
still got some work to do.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I know that's a good thing for me and for Dalton State.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Now, would you tell us a little bit about the theater program that you are a part of?
All right. We have been doing productions for at least 11 years now. I didn't really start it. My former colleague, Jackie Daniel. I don't know if you knew Jackie or not.
I think I've heard of her.
Yeah, she retired, unfortunately. She left me. But she really started the whole theater thing going and started out with many productions, and then when I came on full-time in 2015, I started helping her. We do 2 shows a year, one in the fall and one in the spring, and of course along the way we teach acting and different theater classes as well, and so that's pretty much what we've done. I think we've done about 24 shows, I want to say. Yeah, okay. And we did some children's theater productions too.
That's right, and I was a part of one of those.
That's right.
It was what was it?
Were you in Case of the Missing Cookie?
No, I was a part of that production of Chad Daniels.
Oh, you did Barefoot in the Park.
Yes,
yes.
I was a
he was there
man.
for a little bit as well. Yeah. But it's just me now, so I'm in.
I'm sure you are handling the stress perfectly.
It's fun. It's challenging at times, but it is fun. I love doing it.
That's right. Now, can you tell us a little bit about this upcoming production that you're a part of?
Yes, we're doing a musical called the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, so it's a little long and tired. title. And, you know, I had heard of it, but I didn't have any desire to do it. It wasn't in my radar until the kids kept telling me, Miss Kim, we've got to do this musical. You will love it. So I said, okay, well, let's do it. And it is so fun. It is just extremely fun. It is about 6 children that are in a fictitious spelling bee in Putnam County, somewhere in Middle America. And the kids all have a very unique backstory and personality. And so it's a lot of fun, but there is a little deeper message in there when you learn about the different children's lives. Okay. And then there are 3 adults in it, and we have a word pronouncer, Vice Principal Panch, played by Jake Baker. And we also have a comfort counselor who, you know, comforts the kids when they get booted off the spelling bee, and Nevaeh Jordan is doing that role. And I myself am in it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't normally do that. I've been in a couple of productions. One I had chosen to be in when I did Steel Magnolias, but none since I was kind of forced to be in when I lost a cast member. So I don't normally put myself in all the shows. So this one I wanted to do, I'm playing Rona Lisa Peretti. I'm the host of the Spelling Bee. So.
Okay, that's very
and there's
interesting.
a lot of audience interaction. We have audience guest spellers, which makes it kind of fun too.
Oh, that sounds like a fun time.
It
Now,
is.
where could our viewers purchase tickets for this upcoming musical?
Well, you can go online and purchase them. We have it's a Square account, but if you follow us on Facebook at Dalton State College Theater, the links are always there. We also have an Instagram page at DSC _ I believe theater is the address for that. But you can also purchase tickets at the door.
Okay.
We allow that too. And the tickets are $12, and we accept cash or credit.
Cash or credit. Okay. So what are the dates and times that the musical will be performed?
Well, we're having an unusual opening. We're opening on a matinee. But due to some conflicts with the cast, we had to open at a different time. But we're opening Sunday, April 14th. That is a Sunday matinee at 2 p.m. And then we're doing April 18th, 19th, 20th, 26th, and 27th, all evening performances at 7:30. And those are in the Goodrow Auditorium, which is located in the Ginlett building, the business school building, inside there in the center of campus.
Okay, all righty. Now, we're almost out of time here, but are there any shout-outs you want to give to your production?
Yes, I want to talk who's in the cast. We have Levi Witt. A lot of people know Levi. He's been on this show with me before. He is absolutely hysterical. They all are. Lori Shaw, she's new to the department. Kristen West, Haley Meyer, Zach Williams, Alex Ogles, Jake Baker, and Nevaeh Jordan, myself. And then I have an assistant director, and she's also my costume designer, Lori Raper. I could not be doing this show without her. Her husband, Craig, is also our set builder. And then my wonderful stage manager and conductor is Nick Laboda. So that's our team. And,
all righty.
Yeah. I'm
Sound like a very competent and well-rounded group. I think I know a few of them. Jake Baker.
You do, yes.
I think I had a few classes.
Audiences will remember him. He's fabulous.
Yeah.
The whole show is fabulous. I do want to give a little shout out that this show is about children, but it's not necessarily for small children. There is some adult innuendo in there that might not be appropriate for young kids.
So it's about kids, not made for kids.
Exactly, exactly. But please come see it. It's so funny. You will have a great time watching this show. Yeah.
All righty. Well, thank you for stopping by and telling us about your production.
Thank you, and it's so good to see you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Well, when we come back, we'll be talking to you with the community calendar, so see you in a bit.
Today's local weather is brought to you by Built Well Bait.
Welcome back. It's time for WDNN's Community Calendar. Here are some things going on around the area. The Dalton Little Theater, located at 210 North Penn Street, will perform the Tony Award-winning Peter and the Starcatcher. The dates that the show will be performed are March 29th and the 30th. This adaptation of Peter Pan was created for the stage by Roger Rees, Alex Timbers, and was written by Rick Elise. The music is by Wayne Barker and is directed by Meg Finney, with a number of standout performances by a cast made up from our local community. To purchase tickets, visit www.daltonlittletheater.com today. The Troubadour Project is coming to the Gem Theater on March 30th at 7:30 p.m. Located on 114 North Wall Street, The band covers the popular 70s rock music scene from a variety of different artists of the era, including Queen, Led Zeppelin, Heart, and more. With ticket prices set between $35 to $40, this band recreates everything you loved about the 70s. To learn more about this event, call 706-625-3132 today. The second annual Happy Hoppy Spring Market and Egg Hunt is happening on March 30th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., located at Heritage Park in Chattanooga at 1428 Jenkins Road. This event is free for everyone and includes bounce houses, carnival games, food trucks, small business vendors, crafts, and more. The egg hunt will include a toddler section and big kids section, and every egg will have a prize. To learn more, email eventswithkimk@gmail.com for more information. The fourth annual Swing into Spring Market will be coming to Dalton on April 6th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The event will be located at North Georgia Fairgrounds at 500 Legion Drive inside the commercial buildings 1 and 2. Being one of their largest markets of 2024, the event includes free admission and parking and 90-plus unique vendors, food trucks, baked goods, face painting, women and children boutiques, and much more. To learn more, call 706-980-9095 for more information. If you'd like to submit information on your event for North Georgia News Now's community calendar, send an email to info@wdnntv.com. That's it for this edition of North Georgia News Now. Be sure to visit us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Thanks for watching Local.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to click that subscribe button as well as bell notifications so you won't miss any new videos. Also, follow us on our social medias.
Thank you again for tuning in, and until next time, keep watching Local.